Okay. Quickly scarf down some leftovers. Time to go back to Planescape Mana. Now, I swear that there was some stuff I missed out this way. I knew I got the Midge Mallet here. Knew it. And for some... Oh, I know what's wrong. Derp. Yeah. That's exactly what's wrong. OBS was in focus. And my gamepad is mapped to keys. So it's just started moving the scene transitions. Now, I think that there was somewhere in here that I could get to now that I have the axe. I never did. Oh, okay. It isn't really. It's just a shortcut if I come back through that way. Come on. Look at this way. You want to hear an interesting factoid that the speedrunner Crow, who was in here earlier, told me? I guess that the there's a debugging flag that was never properly set in the game. So the spells that, like, enchant your weapons never actually, like, give them elemental stuff. And, like, if you go in here, how, like, the weapons say effective against slimes and lizards, the flag affects that too, and that it does no additional damage against slimes and lizards, even though it says it does. I did not know that. I never knew that before now. Okay. Let's see where the little jerk's gonna tell me Jock is now. Let's end this way. Yeah, exactly. It was like the exact kind of thing that you would dig into for the game if you want to optimize it, right? And that's the part about speedrunning I find really fascinating, is the part where you get to see all the weird quirks of the game, right? It's less the racing and more the really interesting things that they learn about the game in the process of trying to make it as optimal. Yeah, I remember reading that, but it only takes place too, like, if you save the game and reload it. Nope, Popoy's level. Alright, I think she's maxed out the whip. I keep calling Popoy a girl, and I think that's because that's what I thought Popoy was a girl when I was a kid, even though they say he. Shadow Zero, what the... I do not remember what the hell that is. At least it didn't kill me. I think if I ever do... Let's see, here. So Neko's not there now, right? If I go over here, I bet you if I double back immediately, he's there. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's a sprite loading thing or if it's just a scripted thing, but... And now he's gone again. And I'm wondering if that's because there's too many sprites on the screen. And I wonder if I can make him appear again by killing things. So then let's see. More things are dead, and he's back. So I'm guessing what's happening is that the game doesn't have enough RAM to load that many sprites in memory. So it doesn't load him if there's too much. Tasnica, the Republic to the west of here. Republic's... Oh, the Republic is to the west of here. I was like, what is that saying? Where is Tasnica on the map? Ah, Tasnica's actually not shown on the map. I mean, I know where it is. Or is it? Oh, there it is. For some reason, the game calls it a republic, but if you look at the map that comes with the game, it calls it a castle. Which I guess makes sense. Because really, there's nothing else there, and I don't think you can land anywhere else. But I think I went too far west. Where am I? Yeah, okay. Sure. I know where I'm going, I'm just messing it up. There it is. How convenient there's no longer guards preventing me to come in. Okay. These guards are, like, super effective. They're just wandering around asking people where the spy is. Where's the spy? Are you the spy? Are you the spy? Where's the spy? Am I the spy? Are you the spy? Ah, ha, 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 ha. But there's nothing over here right now. Isn't that bloody convenient? Guards aren't aware that a spy would most likely be trying to hide that he's a spy. Yeah, I'm like in the king's bedroom and stuff. There's no one in the castle but guards. Oh, now I'm the spies. Suddenly the guards are like, wait a minute, that's not the king! I thought he'd fear Lumina. Chest. Ooh, chocolate. So, what now? So was the king the spy or not? Or was... What? Something evil about that dark... These people are the worst guards. This was just like... Here's what I know about Gemma. Gemma's so cool. This whole thing reminded me, though, I think there's something in the Kingdom of Pandora that I didn't used to be able to get that I might be able to get now. I think in the future, if I do a 100% run of this, I'm gonna see if I can find a fan translation. Just because I'm curious to how it would be different from the official translation, if there is one. I mean, if there's not, then I would just play the regular one, but... Oh geez, there's people all through the castle now. Maybe I'm gonna have to just go back through everything again now. I can feel the game lagging with all these sprites. There's a typo. Typo. That I don't have? No, actually, there's not. It's kind of a waste. Did I talk to him? Yeah. Okay, castle explored. Now I have to go to the top of the peak again and find out where Doc is now. Although I'm pretty sure I know where he is, but gotta play the character. There we go. So I'm gonna go to the girls' castle first. Which is over this way. Yeah, I'm gonna do my regular end stream, so I'm probably gonna do. Let's see, what time is it? I have another 2 hours. I'm gonna stream for another 2 hours and a little bit. We'll see exactly when I finish, because I'd rather finish on a good stopping point than at a strict... Do you have nothing to say? Am I just pushing you around? Okay. I'd rather finish at a good stopping point than just randomly when I'm done the stream. It's more satisfying for me, and I think anyone watching it's a bit more satisfying. So I feel like there was something I was supposed to go do in here, but I might not be able to get in there yet. But I am the knight in the legend. Okay, sweet. Oh, 50 gold, sweet. Man, can't get that anywhere else. Yeah, I'm feeling I could probably finish it if I really pushed for it. I don't... Seriously, if it better be an orb. It's like the worst treasure ever. I was like, sweet, 4 treasure chests. Maybe there'll be like 2 orbs here. trying to remember how far I'd have to go back that finding 200 gold would have been really useful. And... yeah, exactly. It's like, what? No. See if they'll let me back in yet. Yeah, at the very, very beginning. Which... yeah, exactly. I would have been more excited to find 2 chocolates in there. Hey, Picture Man. How's it going today? I think I have an orb to go upgrade, so I should double back to the Mandala City. Same here, man. This game is fantastic. I bought it when it came out. So... probably not that much older than I am. Oh. How is it that these things were not putting me to sleep at all? Like the first 5 times I climbed this stupid mountain. And now it's like, oh, and now you sleep, and now you sleep, and now you sleep. Guys, just kill those things for me. What's the copyright date on this thing? 1993. So you must have played it in 93, my guess. Yep. As am I. Oh, look, a spammer! Sweet! Bye-bye, Mr. Spammer. Okay, back over here. That Mr. Spammer's been blocked. Wow, he only stole 1 hit point. Come on, girl. Booty Moo, or whatever it is, I named you. That is actually your actual name. Okay, come on. This way. Oh look, Nico loaded this time. Must have killed enough stuff in advance. Why, since I've saved, I'll say it's really interesting playing this as an adult, because there's things I didn't understand, or like bad translations I didn't notice. Well, people that are fans of, I think if you're like one of the diehard people that are buying, where is he now? Oh, right, there we go. If you're one of the people that's buying Final Fantasy 13 and the sequels, like if that's the person that's contributing to it, I don't think that Final Fantasy 6 or this is your style of game. Oh yeah, let's go conquer some things. I still think that there's plenty of value if you can convince someone to play this. It's a fantastic game. I don't know if that'll work, but let's see. I just realized I probably should have bought. Oh, sweet. I've got MP absorbed now. See if I can... Okay, so I can do damage if I charge up. That being said, somebody's buying the remakes on iOS and Android. I don't know who, because I really don't like the look of the iOS remake of Final Fantasy VI. There we go. Oh, you wanker! I always try to judge each of the games on their own merit. So many of the Final Fantasies are similar, but they're very, very different games from one another. I particularly don't think that the 13 series is that good. be perfectly honest. Not a huge fan of the voice acting. I think it's way too much of a corridor simulator for most of the game, at least for the first game. And a lot of the characters are just not very interesting. And the battle system was kind of interesting, because the way it worked, it kind of like you had control, but you didn't have control. So it gave this kind of like really weird, interesting strategy feel to it. But I don't know, just not for me. Come on, somebody wake me up. I've played 13 once. And I didn't hate it, because hate's a really strong word. I mean, there was redeemable things about it, but I don't feel like I ever want to play it again. Particularly, like, the fact that I think it takes about 20 hours of gameplay before you have access to the regular game. And then it takes another 10 to 20 before you get to the open world bit of it. That part I love. The huge open world where like you could see things running around. That I thought was fantastic. I wish that the whole game was that. And it kind of looks like 15 they want to go back and kind of go for more open world, but I don't know. I'm not getting my hopes up. I kind of had the same feeling about 12. Well. I don't know if I'm ever gonna... don't know if I'm ever going to go and play any of the sequels or go finish 12, to be honest. 12 I thought at least had a really interesting battle mechanic. Like, the most fun I had playing 12 had nothing to do with the characters or the story. It was like deciding the if and else conditions of my combat. And just like watching that play out. I really, really enjoyed that. Oh, there's plenty more Mana games. Not many of them made it to North America. And before, there's one before this. Well, technically two, because they remade it, but... Wow, that hurt. mean, like, why is there this... I don't think they're particularly that popular outside of Japan, and I'm not even sure how popular they are inside of Japan. Was there any PS2 entries, Zergo? I feel like there was a PS2 entry in the series. I say as if you immediately know that, you know, because you're this giant fountain of knowledge. I almost wonder if kind of, if Kingdom Hearts has kind of supplanted this series as Square's kind of action RPG series that they want to promote. See what this does. Good time to test it. Let's just get these guys. Oh, come on. Wow, these guys do a lot of damage. Oh, I heard somebody's magic skill go up. I'm surprised that, oh, my God. Kind of surprised that, given the way that the indie market and the Kickstarters and everything seems to be lately, that there hasn't been some sort of revival of this style of game. With someone wanting to make something more stylistically like this game. Like, there's been a couple of turn-based RPGs, indie turn-based RPGs, that have gotten big. Although now I'm having a hard time thinking of them. All I know is I want that to turn public so I can come in here and just wreck up the place. Yeah, Ragnarok's been around for a long time. Like, Ragnarok is an MMO, isn't it, Zerko? You know, my shady memory. Wow. Wow. Wow, I'm just getting wrecked in here. Yeah. Let's just stay way away from the hedgehog. Yeah, I seem to recall, I think I tried it one time, like years and years ago. There we go. Man. These guys I have no problem stealing. Although I should have had... charge up my weapon. Oh, I'm not going over there until I have, like, a complete full charge on this axe. I think I need to change their AI to start charging up the weapons for in here. At least to, like, the first set. Oh, come on. Not good. Not good. Wow. Oh. Well, that was less not good than I was expecting, but I think I need to go refill my inventory. So... I think I'm gonna run to town quickly, refill my inventory. Yeah, my training failed. Because everything in there wants to murder me. Holy crap, I have a lot of gold now. save at the inn. Yeah, I feel like I should do that, but at the same time, I always... I don't know. It's like candles in Castlevania. You want to hit all of them. You want to get everything. Plus, I'm sure it's like an amazing experience or something. Alright, I'm gonna take a... Well, no. I always forget. In music bad. So I'm gonna take another quick break. Get up, stretch my legs. Coffee's empty. Yeah, greed is real. Greed is completely and utterly real. So I'll be back in 5 to 10 with a fresh fresh cup of coffee. I'm not going to sit here drinking a pot of coffee because that would be crazy. Until then, enjoy the town music.